wish I could be strong, survive all on my own, but now I'm running out of hope. I need somebody else to save me from myself, a love too precious to let go. I've been searching for someone for all my life. I keep on wondering where you hide. Nobody knows. I've been waiting for someone to come around, but I keep on wondering where you hide. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. When I was a child, I thought I'll be alright, but futures can be full of lies. Yeah, it's never easy to find what you want, and if you should find it, don't dare to let go if you hold on tight.
Hey y'all, hope you got something to drink, something to eat. Y'all, before we get into the video, I need y'all help, okay? I need y'all help. I need y'all to watch the video, and I need y'all to tell me, was I right or wrong for getting rid of this person and getting him out of our neighborhood? I need y'all help. I want y'all to comment down in the box and let me know. Did I do the right thing by getting him out of our neighborhood, or should I have given him another chance to let him stay in our neighborhood, okay? And he's who I'm talking about. You all will find that out. Let's go ahead on. Let's get into the video. But then again, I need y'all help. Don't let me down. Leave a comment in the box and let me know what y'all think about this situation, okay? Let's get into the video.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
all, they showed up and they showed out. My son-in-law brought his truck over for every weekend. He brought that over to load up stuff that I didn't want, things that I wanted to just put in the dumpster, or things that I was just giving away, or just whatever. He just came. He said, whatever you all need, we're here. I'm here. My truck, I bring it here. Don't worry about a thing. My son came over. He went to every apartment with me. He stayed. He was there when the movers got there. I wasn't even there when they got in there. He was there with them to orchestrate the whole move. It was successful. He was there from till the time they came to that apartment, and from the time they got here and they left this apartment, he had made sure we was all settled in. He made sure the father was settled in and everything that we needed, dinner or whatever. He went and got things for us, dinner for us, eating things like that. And then, he was just making sure he was okay. Came back every day after that, up to now. He's out on vacation. So he'll be back on Friday. He's actually out for 2 weeks. So Friday he's been enjoying his vacation with his girlfriend out there in Florida, just enjoying the hot heat. Okay, and it's hot here in Ohio, but he deserved it. He deserved it. My daughter came over. She made sure, she's just like me. She's a mini me, y'all. She's a mini me. She made sure everything was orchestrated. She was like, Mom, you don't need this. Mom, don't take this. Mom, just leave it. Mom, don't do this. Mom, get this stuff away. Get this stuff away. Give me this stuff and donate it. I gave away so much stuff. Okay. She made sure everything was done. By the time we left that apartment, and when I leave people's places, I'm gonna leave them just like I found them, if not better. When we left that place, like I left everything else, every other place I ever, even when I was in the house, whatever, whenever we was living there, it's in good condition. Y'all see the pictures, right? Everything was out of there. Everything from the third floor to the garage. Everything was out there. Everything was clean anyway. My daughter was telling me, Mom, I said I was gonna mop the floors. She said, Mom, your floor's already mopped. Your restroom's cleaned up. I said, I'm gonna go over my restrooms again. She said, don't go over, Mom. Let's go over, Mom, please. We have to leave. You have to leave this apartment. It was empty, okay? I think I was just having remorse and wanting of leaving. There was so many memories that was coming up over the last year. I've just pictured the Annalines being there every week, if not every other week. It was so much, so many memories. I didn't want to leave. My kids actually sat outside and waited for me to leave that place, get that garage closed, and go over there and turn in those keys. They did not leave. Then my daughter was like, Mom, you have to leave the apartment. You have to leave this place. You have to get home. We have to leave here. Come on now. Come on. Everything is great in here. Everything is good. There's no problems in it. Everything is gone out of here. The whole place is sparkling. It's clean. Everything. I'm like, I know. I couldn't bring myself to leave it. I couldn't leave for some reason. I was just starting walking back and forth, looking for things to do. She's like, Mom, there's nothing to do. Everything is done in here. Everything is out of here. This is this is how you found the apartment. You left it like you found it, sparkling. So come on and get out of here. So they all went in the front area, and you would see me closing the garage. It was a goodbye. It was heartfelt. It was very emotional for me, but we're in our new location now. It was just a transition. It was bittersweet, but leaving there, I think, was the best thing, because it had brought up so many memories for us, especially for me. The strain, the bearing, all the burden that I had to carry over there. It was a lot. It was a lot. Here is so refreshed, so uplifting. You all may see all that sunlight coming through here. I can't show y'all the place yet. I'm not going to show y'all, but we're going to give a house tour, an apartment tour next week. Everything here is done. It's all done. So all the boxes is put up. Everything is done. The apartment is how I want it to be, and how it will be, and how it's definitely. I made a lot of changes around here, and you all may hear like an echo. I made so many changes. There's so many pieces I didn't put in the house. I left some pieces in I rented out a storage area over here. I put a lot of my bigger pictures, all my pictures in there, a lot of my living room stuff, my table, my bar stools, everything I put in the storage there, because I wanted to part ways with those items. It brought back so many memories for me. So many memories. So my daughter is getting ready to move as well, so she's gonna get the table, the farmhouse style table, where it's in the garage. She got that futon I had in my room, the cow. She also getting a lot of pictures. I told her she can have whatever they want, they can have it, because it's their time to shine now, right? I've shined all my life. I've never been deprived of anything, even as a kid. I'm good. I told her whatever they want in that garage storage, take it. take it because it's no use to me anymore. But neighbors, I'm going to give y'all a grand tour of this place. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But let's get into what else been going on here. Okay, so we have a great congratulations to give out. But hold on first. My son, which is y'all nephew, okay? Y'all nephew and my son, because we're all family here, okay? He's going to be starting his first year of teaching on July the 29th. They have to be, their teachers have to go in 3 weeks early before the kids. So he's going to be starting his first week of his first year of teaching. Let's give him a big applause. But I tell you, I think that he's copying off his sister because, you know, this is her second year of teaching her 4th grade class. He's seen all the benefits they was getting last year, all the vacation they was getting, all the time off she was getting, all the holidays, the Christmas break, the spring break, the winter break, the summer break. So I was like, you ain't got to tell me twice. You don't have to tell me twice. But I already been telling him before she became a teacher that he should be a teacher. We as parents see things and quality in our kids that we notice, and I notice he will be a great teacher. I have been telling him for a long, you should be a teacher. You actually need to be a teacher. You have your degrees. You are prepared. You have your credentials. You should be a teacher. But you have to let your kids make their own decision, right? He decided he wanted to do other things. He has his major in communication journalism, and then business is his secondary major. But I'm like, you should be a teacher. You should be a teacher, but he didn't listen. But now he's going to be a teacher starting this year, his first year of teaching. He's going to be teaching 3rd and 4th grade. Now, he could have been to school with his sister, but he opted out of being in the same school with her. Because I think that he thinks she's going to try to control him. I said, no, she had to address you as Mr. Blank Blank. She cannot address you as your name. You know, she had to address you as your last name. You have to address her as her last name because she can't control you in that school. You know? But he's not going to be too far from her school. So, but yeah, I thought it would have been bittersweet. They both could have been at the same school, you know, but he's going to be a little bit, but they'll see each other, because they work with the same school district, so they're great. Let's get into, okay, I'm going to thank my youngest son. He's going to say, Mom, I came in town that Sunday to help y'all do the final move at the old place. So he showed up as a surprise early in the morning. He got here about 8 o'clock that morning just to make sure. That was our final day. We spent 3 days getting everything, making sure everything was out there, everything was cleaned up, everything was just superb. He got there, he said, he walked in the garage, he said, what is there to do? Everything is gone here, Mom. There's nothing I know. You came in at the last minute. We needed you 3 days ago. But we still do thank you for coming in and to help, to throw in some help. But he did, he came in, he drove up 2 hours just to help. So all of my kids, and my son-in-laws and all of them, my son's girlfriends, they all stepped up, they all helped. They all threw in their leg work. They made it possible. Because without them, I'm going to tell you all, none of this. And the movers, that company, Hercules Movers, if you all are familiar with them in the Columbus areas, Hercules Movers, use them. They are some of the best, quickest movers. Took them 4.5 hours to clean my place out because I had already given away a lot of stuff. I'd already donated a lot of stuff. Everything was prepared and ready when they got there and labeled with the names on the boxes where everything had to go. It made it so smooth, so easy. I had a flat rate fee. I think I paid them $11.25 and the whole thing. But I cheated myself because I should have just went on there to take them 4 or 5 hours. They were trying to offer me $120 something an hour. So I paid out, I know I paid out way more money because I wanted to try to get a flat rate fee, right? I didn't know they was going to come in and throw down like that. They threw down. By the time I got back there, less than an hour, about an hour, 2 hours when I got back there, my son was over there with them. Half of the house was gone. I said, I don't know what they taking, what they doing, how they got this stuff done so quickly. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. All I know is that them 3 guys cleaned me out. And I was so appreciative towards them. I gave two of them a stereo piece with a big boom box, boom, boom, boom. You all never seen those stereos. I gave it to them. They were like, are you sure, ma'am, you want to give this away? Are you sure? I'm like, y'all take them. Y'all take them. Take the stereo. I appreciate everything. And also I tried to get him an exercise bike that we just bought in the garage. They said they had no use for that. But the stereos I gave them, they were so appreciative, they were so happy. And also I made sure the fridge was full of water, cold water, so they can, I told them to take whatever they wanted. If they was moving, go in the fridge, get some water, orange juice, soda, whatever they wanted. It was already prepared, it was already cold. So I wanted to make sure I accommodated them as well, because it was so hot outside. So I thought like the day before, make sure the fridge is full of water, make sure it's full of soda, orange juice, whatever they wanted. They drank all of their water, and I'm so happy. They're like, we were so thirsty. They did such a great job. And Hercules Movers, and I will put that name coming across the screen. Okay, enough of that. Okay, so let's get into why we had to get rid of our therapist. He couldn't help me because he couldn't even help himself. Better talk about it, sweetie. Okay, yeah. I had to fire him. He's the first one we had to get out of our neighborhood. He's gone. I had to get rid of him. We had to get rid of him. Turned out he wanted more than he didn't want to. He didn't want to counsel me. He wanted to get to know me. Let's just say he became a whole lot creepy. Okay, all right. So this guy, I thought for sure he was gonna be professional. You know, I'm in a place, I'm vulnerable. I just wanted someone to talk to, and I just wanted to, you know, all the emotions and all we went through. You all know that, right? It was very helpful just to have someone to listen. He didn't want to have a counseling session. He wanted to play a game to get to know me. He wanted to know what I like. He wanted to know this. He wanted to know that. He wanted to, do I go out? Do I do this? Or I wanted to go, you know, just things that he wanted to know that I wasn't too keen on wanting to go into. And he would come in and he would say, you know, little things, and other things, you know, he would say little things like the whole conversation now I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I was gonna let him come back. I should have let him go the first time, but 2 weeks later I said, well, I think he's gonna leave this meeting, he's gonna get himself together, he's gonna think about what happened, he's gonna come back a better person. And that meeting that I was speaking of, that 2 weeks prior to me letting him go, came into the meeting, he was like, he was saying like little things, like he was saying like, oh, just beautiful. Oh, just beautiful. Oh, just beautiful. And he was just looking at me like this, very dumbfounded. I'm like, okay. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, you know. And then he says, just so good to have just natural beauty, natural beautiful, naturally pretty. And I'm like, I let it slide because I didn't want to address it because I didn't want to go into that with him. And I sat there for a few minutes because we're on telehealth, like, you know, we'll video each other. We can see each other on telehealth. I should have known the first day I seen him was going to be a problem, but I let it go. I let it go. When he asked me the first time when I talked to him, he saw me, but he asked me that first meeting, come out, you know, his office is not too far from my area. He said, we can meet, we can go out and have tea at Starbucks and we can talk. Who can invite their clients? I'm not going to Starbucks to talk about my personal business in there around people. This is private. What about the HIPAA law? What are you talking about? Knew he was going to be a problem, but he told me he had a girlfriend. And I thought everything was going to be okay, because I said he got a girlfriend, he said like he might be happy with her. So, you know, he said, I was going to let him cancel me, and we're going to go ahead and get into this counseling session. The first few counseling sessions, he was good. He was very good, he was good. He was always staring at me, but he was good. The last one, before I let him go, he said, oh, it's just so good to have so herself natural beauty, naturally pretty. I didn't say anything to him, I just let it slide, because I didn't know what I'm saying. And I something said, I asked him, what is he talking about? Should never ask him over my whole can of worms. I said, well, what are you talking about? What are you trying to say? He said, oh, I'm just talking about you. You know, it just feels so, it should be so good to just be naturally pretty like you. And this is what I told him. I said, hey, listen. I said, I'm no better than anyone else in this life. I'm blessed, but I'm no better than anyone else in this life. If this is a perfect world, we would all be equal. But it's not a perfect world, and we're not all equal. So I never let that go to my head. Somebody tell me that. And I said, and furthermore, I don't like when people tell me that. I don't like when they tell me, oh, you're pretty or you're beautiful. I don't like it. Like I told them, I don't like it. And I tell everybody that. When they say that, I tell them, I go back at them and I say, it's not, I tell them I'm blessed. But I'm no better than anyone else in this life. I'm no better than the homeless person on the streets. I'm no better than anyone in this life. I'm just blessed. But if it's a perfect world, we'd all be equal, but we're not. And we're not living in a perfect world. I thought he'd let it go. He'd leave me alone. He said, okay, yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying. Thought he was gonna let it go. He didn't let it go. Came back again. He says, he comes back again. We got the commercials on. We don't need the commercials. We just want the fireplace. So he came back again, and he says, the next 2 weeks, I thought he'd leave that meeting. I thought I got him straight. I thought he'd come to his senses and say, oh, she's not even trying to play those kind of games. I want to play something and go back in there and be professional. I let him come back 2 weeks later. I should have got with him that week. That 2 weeks. And he came back. He was glad coming into the meeting. And I was like, well, where's he at? Where's he trying to get himself together? I was saying to myself, what is he trying to do? Girl, boy, man, lady. He came into the meeting. He was all GQ down here, got his hair cut all into a GQ style. He had his sleeves all rolled up, and he always kept his shirt like the buttons unbuttoned here, I don't know what all that was about. I was like, what is this exactly? You on a date or something? What's going on here? And I just said, okay, well, I just started smiling inside to myself. I was like, this is really a nutcase. And after this session is over, I don't think I'm going to be able to walk with him anymore. So nobody showed his true colors in that section. He showed his true colors. I think he was really trying to go in hard on me. So he wanted to play another game. We were playing games. That's all he wanted to do, card games. So he says, he asked me a question. He was smiling. And the whole time he came, he was just like looking at me like this until I answered, like, his tongue like this. What the fuck is he? I'm like, what is he doing? And I'm like, and I knew then he had to be gone. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finish it out. I'm looking at my phone, like, I'm looking at it like this, like, okay, well, when is this gonna be over? Like, when is it gonna be over? Okay, I'm gonna count down, right? We had to go an hour. Let's be in there for a whole hour. I was gonna be in 45 minutes. So I said, you know what? He said, one more question. Well, come on, one more question. So he asked me, prior to before, he said, who? He says, who? He was asking me all kind of questions, like, what's my this? What's my favorite color? What's this? What's that? Man, I need you to counsel me. Not try to get into my personal life to get to know me. That's what he was doing. So he said, who do you admire? Like, he wanted to know who I admire, this and that. Like, not within the family. Y'all know I love my father. I admire him. There's no man gonna take his place. Right? No man alive can never take his place. I said, he was saying like in entertainment, really. And I said, no one really. I said, I really don't follow. I don't admire anyone really. So I left it alone. But then I said, you know what? Just tell them and see what happens. So I said, yeah. I said, oh yeah, there's somebody that I do admire. I said, oh yeah, Michael Strahan. I said, yeah, I admire him a lot. I said, I follow his brand on Instagram, the Michael Strahan brand. I said, I love his clothing. I said, he has a beautiful clothing line. I said, but I don't follow his main page. And I told you all this a long time ago, right? I don't follow his main page because I don't want my phone like going off this and that all the time, right? I said, but I do follow his clothing line. He turned red as fire. He says, who? He said, oh yeah, I know that guy. I said, yeah, everyone knows him. I said, I didn't even know he played football until one of his subscribers had said in his chat. I said, I didn't know you played football, which I didn't know because I don't like sports. But if he played, I probably would have watched, but I didn't know. But at the time, I wasn't interested, so I wouldn't watch it anyway, so let's just be honest. So he says, what do you like about him? What do you like about that guy? And I said, excuse me? I said, I like the fact that he genuinely seemed to care about his audience. He genuinely seemed to care about his followers. I said, he's always giving motivational speaks to his followers, always giving confidence speech, always uplifting them, always giving them things to look forward to, positive things. He's not dragging them down. He's always said something positive to keep them motivated. I said, he's a great public speaker. I said, and then his personality, I don't look at him as someone who's bigger than the law or I said, he's just blessed to be in the position that he's in. But when it all boils down, none of us is no better than anyone else in this life. We might have different jobs, we have different careers, we can go down different paths in this life, but we're no better than anyone else. Michael, like any other man, me like any other woman, But we have special qualities about ourselves. We're not like two people are alike. And I told him, I said, I don't think that he thinks that his head is that big and he thinks he's better than anyone. That's what I like about him. He's very down to earth. He said, yeah, I can see that. I can see why you admire him. I can see that. I'm like, oh, you can see that? Because at first you turned red as a firecracker when I told you who it was. You mad because I didn't say Brad Pitt. And so now you know how you know, right? Like, I ain't got no type. But the only thing that I like, so I was like, now you see. So then he says, he said, one more question to ask you. And I'm like, is it almost over? So I need to go, right? I need to get up out of here. Because I'm like, you stressing me out. You're supposed to be helping me. I said, yeah, one more question. What is it? So he says, if you can be any name at all, you can name yourself. What would you name yourself? You can change your name. What would you think it would be? I thought about it for a minute. I said, probably Starbright. He said, I can see that. Why did you say Starbright? I said, because I love the stars at night. I said, you know, I can remember when I was a teenager, I used to go outside and lay down in the grass and look up at the stars. I used to have this telescope that I had. And I used to look at the stars from the window. I said, I love the stars. And that's what I'm thinking about getting another telescope. But they're not around here because I think that they probably be like, who is she peeping at? But and be careful what you're looking at now. Do a telescope. You might see something you don't want to see and become caught up. So I don't think I'm gonna leave that telescope alone. Get caught up, become a witness, have to go into protection. So I said, he said, I didn't see that. He said, but you know, I would name you Sunshine. First thing that came to mind to me was Sunshine. I can call you my baby girl. You can call me your baby boy. Maybe we can spend some time. I can be your sunshine. Oh, you got to go now. You got to go. If I felt so bad that I had to let him go. I was contemplating on how I was going to let him go. I was scared to call and tell the people that I had to let him go. I was terrified. And I still feel bad to this day that I had to let him go. But that's not my sister said, it's not your fault that he became crazy and weird. You know, my niece said the same thing, like, it's not your fault. She's like, how did you come across these Looney Tunes? I'm like, girl, he was in our network. He was doing my insurance, so I had to go with somebody, and I picked him. He was a lucky draw of the ball, but not anymore. So I said, Sunshine, why would you call me Sunshine? He said, because your smile, he has one of the most beautiful smiles. And I was like, oh, okay. All right, I feel you. I was like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you fired. So I was like, all right, so that's it. I said, oh, okay, it's because our meeting was at 6 o'clock. I said, oh, it's 7 o'clock, because I had to, count for work, so we did the meeting. We do our Zoom at 6 o'clock. I said, oh, 7 o'clock, it's time for me to go. And so I was thinking, like, we had another meeting, supposed to have a meeting on the 17th of July. I didn't know how I was going to get out of it, because I didn't want to find out. I felt bad for him, because I know he's going to miss seeing me. I said, I don't want to do it, but I know he's going to miss seeing me. I felt bad for the man. So, the only way how I got out of this, his secretary called me. And she said that she wanted to verify my insurance payment. When I was out, I guess something had happened to the insurance. They wanted to verify all this. And I said, you can go ahead and run it now. I told the insurance company, the healthcare said it's good, go ahead and run it. And I said, and by the way, I'm not going to be able to make my meeting on the 17th with blank. Can you just let him know? She said, well, do you want me to reschedule? I said, no, I don't want you to reschedule. I'm just going to call back, and then I'm going to, let him know, let you all know when I'm going to come back. She's like, okay. She wanted to act like in her voice, like she wanted to act like what happened, right? And like, yeah, but I'm not going to tell her anyway because of privacy. Right? He went out there, told all my business out. He wanted HIPAA law. He wanted me to come into a Starbucks and talk to him. Like, get on. And after that, y'all, I haven't seen him anymore. I'm not sitting anymore. I'm going to show y'all what's my therapy now. I'm going to show y'all where I go, my peacefulness. This community is full of so many beautiful things around here. So many beautiful ponds and lakes and walks and trails, and it goes on and on. That's my therapy. And also, y'all, I did another thing for peace of mind. Cell phones. I don't use my cell phones after 5 o'clock anymore. It's just for business. I now have a home phone. I have a home phone. So when people want to talk to me, they will call my home phone. Okay? I went back to the home phone. I need to have a peace of mind. I don't want the chaos and drama in my life anymore. I'm in a peaceful place. I'm calm. I'm in a peaceful place. I don't want to be surrounded and talk to people after 5 o'clock that I feel like I want to talk to. That I know. When I know when my home phone ring, let me show you my home phone. Y'all be like, sweetie, you went back to a home phone again? I sure did. One second. Hello. Call you back. Yes. I have a home phone. Because I don't want to deal with all the negatives of life, right? I don't watch the news, and that's the reason why. I don't want to hear about tragedy stories. There's so much going on in this life. I just want to tune out. But I know I can't tune out 100%, but I still want to be aware of what's going on in the neighborhood, right? But I don't want to spend my time worrying about that. I have worried enough over the last year and been through so much. God has kept us in a place When I tell you he kept us, all I went through, I should be dragged down and out. Look at me. And people always say, well, I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. I'm a good person. Nice person and a good person will show. They will show. You don't have to go around convincing people that you're a nice person, you're a good person. Because God got to make sure it shows inside and out. Everyone that I come in contact with will tell you this lady has never wronged us or have never did anything to us. I just want to talk to people after 5 o'clock that I know, my kids, my family, everyone else, jobs, and, or my husband, his nurse, you know, she even had to call his phone. After 5 o'clock, at a certain time, she comes in the evening time. She came before I started my video, when I was getting ready to start my video. No one has this home number, but my family, my kids, that's it. Because I haven't given it to any of my, anyone. No one has this number. No one, my husband, medical staff, no one. It's only people that I'm going to talk to after 5 o'clock. Everybody else doing business hours, hold the cell phone. And it's all. You don't call me after 5 o'clock, I'm not answering calls on that phone. This is my peace of mind. And also, I'm going to show you all what else is my peace of mind. It's just beautiful. The grounds is gorgeous. It's just I'm in a different place now. I'm in a different life now. I'm in a different zone now. I don't have to have anyone to validate my happiness for me. Like my outfit that I have on, like the Shein dress and things like that. This dress is beautiful from Shein X line. I told you all before, clothes should never make you. You should make the clothes. You should maybe put on a $1 outfit and make it look like a damn $1 million outfit. Because anything I put on, I'm gonna shine in it, regardless of how much it costs. Shein has a basic line. They have a premium line. They have a Shein X line. But then again, you get what you pay for. This dress is gorgeous. Check out Shein. It's Michael Kors shoes. They're gorgeous. Check out Michael Kors line. What good for first time he wears. This bed I get from like a Simon shop. And also I want to show y'all what else I picked up with my Simon shop, because after he's stressing me out, I had to go shopping. We're not doing any more counseling. We're done with them. We got done with them, but I want no more to do with them. Like my father say, I got my house open, the sun is shining, everything coming through here. It's like open house in my house, baby. Home just don't seem like home no doggone more. Must be open house in my house, as ZZ Hill says. Home just don't seem like home no doggone more. My father's favorite, ZZ Hill, BB King, Muddy Water. Those are the good old days. But I went to a consignment shop, and I close mentor, you all know the shop, right? I did some videos out there. I picked up the Jadora. I told y'all where I get my stuff. I'm not gonna pay full price for anything. It's a $170 bottle. Google it. It's a real thing. You get the right one, baby. And I paid, how much did I pay for this bottle? $44.99. Oopsie. Wait a minute, hold that thought. $44.99. Jadora. I've been wearing this like crazy, y'all. This smells so good. So amazing. So amazing. It's a $170 bottle. Not that I need any more perfume. No, I did not. Look at this. Jadora. Go down the price. Go down to Google it. Go ahead on. Go to Amazon. It's $170 on Amazon. Now, give it. Did I need any more perfume? Did I need any more? No. After he did what he did, he cost me to go out and spend more money. Okay. I also picked up the Bella by Vince Camuto. It smells amazing. It's still brand new in the box. People just come in and they sell their stuff, but they need the money, and that's understandable. It's understandable. Look at this. Okay, Bella by Vince Camuto, and I paid for this $19.99. It is priced at almost like $60-something. Bella by Vince Camuto. Full bottle. I've been wearing this too. I better get on these deals. Not going anywhere. But this smells amazing. This smells amazing. Of course, my daughter, I keep stocking up on perfume and perfume. She keep coming over getting the perfume. Oh well, right? That's my love. I love my princess. She can have whatever she likes. She can have whatever she likes. Okay. Also, I picked up this one. This is the last one. I picked up the Escasa Flor del Sol. This is limited edition here. It smells good, you all. It smells really, really good. I like this as well. And I also like the bottle. Show it to you all. How about I sweetie, stop it? And I paid for what did I pay for this one? I think this one was, I don't know. I don't see the price on this anymore. But yeah, it's a good deal. Great deal, okay? Great deal. And my son's girlfriend gave me a housewarming gift. So when we moved in, she gave me okay, let me show y'all what else I picked up from the shop though. And I picked up these two. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Taylor heels. And Taylor. Shall we see y'all too as well? Do, 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 do. And Taylor. Brand new. I did wear these already. I wore them out. But, like I told you all, I did wear these with a pair of jeans. I was sharp. We're going to have some great videos coming out this neighborhood, especially clothing hauls. Now that I can see everything, y'all going to be getting outfits of the day, outfits of the week. We're going to be doing it in all our videos. Y'all will see what I'll be wearing every single day. Fly, I'm looking. But, like I told y'all, I will buy heels from the consignment shop. They have to be brand new. They have to be brand new. I'm not going to buy used heels. I don't believe in walking in someone else's shoes. Then they have to be new heels. Now, there's nothing wrong with walking in someone else's shoes. There's nothing wrong with that, because going through life over the last year and a half, you all wouldn't know what I went through unless you walked in my shoes, and I wouldn't know what you all been through unless I walked in your shoes. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's just my preference. That's a preference I have. I would not buy shoes that someone else is wearing. Just probably an OCD thing, but okay. All right. These are beautiful. Jeans. Good. Okay, so my son's girlfriend, I told y'all they all have stepped up and helped out so much. She bought me a bottle. She said she bought herself delivery YSL. She said she smelled it and she got home and smelled so good. She said, I know your mom told my son, your mom, this is your mom's style. Your mom is gonna love it. He said, I got you this perfume. Because when I see you, I see your style, you sharp. You are sharp. She said, I knew you wanted perfume. She didn't saw my perfume collection. She said, I didn't see it. I didn't see your style. She knew I didn't have it. She knew I didn't have it. I said, I wanted it, but I'm not gonna pay $140, whatever it costs, whatever she paid for it. She said, oh, it's pretty penny. I said, no, it is, but I won't pay for it. How much do people give me with these things? The YSL, this smells good as well. It was a housewarming gift for me when we moved here. She sent it over. She told my son. She passed it on to him because she's a teacher as well. So we have so many teachers. We have so many educators here in our family. My sisters are teachers. My grandmother was teachers. My daughter's a teacher. My son, I'm a teacher. My son's girlfriend is a teacher. My other son, his girlfriend was a teacher. It's just so many educators in this family. My niece was a principal in the inner city school in Chicago. My sister's a teacher in Chicago. So many teachers. They follow my grandmother's legacy. So many teachers in this family. So many educators in this family. So proud of them. But yeah, she bought me this, and I'm like, girl, you knew. She said, Miss Honey, I know your style. She said, you are. She said, you are a ballet, and I know your style. I said, you know me, but you knew I wasn't gonna pay for it. Somebody's gonna give it to me, and she gifted it to me. But yeah, that's it, y'all. And this part, this outfit that I have on with the Michael Kors shoes and the Shein X line, this dress came from the X line. Clothes and things you never make here. And It doesn't matter how much you pay for anything. You can pay $1,000 for a dress, but if you can't pull that dress off and make it look like $1 million, you waste your money. A lot of people seem to be wasting their money on a lot of things that they can't pull off to make it look as belly. You can't make that outfit look as belly as it was when you looked at it in the store and you put it on. You can't even. You waste your money. A lot of people say Shein clothes, this Shein. No Shein clothes now. Shein clothes like any other fast fashion brands. You have to be able to pull off your clothes when you put them on. You can go to the thrift store and you can make one outfit look like $1 million. We look good in paper bags around here. Check out that video. But like I say, I have clothes from every brand in my closet. And I'm gonna give y'all a tour of my closet, my master closet, and a tour of the whole house. Y'all, I'm so excited. So excited. Clothes should never make you. You should make the clothing. No matter how much you pay for your clothing or this and that, if you can't put on that clothes, that outfit, and make it look like $1 million, save your coins. It wasn't worth it. Alright, so now let's get into mind therapy, how I'm going to physically therapy myself, what I'm going to do moving forward to counsel myself without having to have my insurance pay someone to try to get with me and pay him $150 an hour. That's what he was charging. Let's just get into what I'm doing, the steps I'm taking to have my peace and my sane of mind here in our neighborhood, okay?
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home.